that we got this pipe on here, it's all cleaned up. These dents actually don't look that bad. They look a lot better now that it's cleaned up. We're still gonna go ahead and throw this universal pipe guard on. This is just the Tusk aluminum one I got for like 25 bucks. So the goal is we're just gonna kind of start right here at the top of this dent, and we'll just wrap it around the bottom. Let's go ahead, let's add some oil, some fluids, and we'll get this thing fired up. Time for some SC1, yes sir. It'll really bring out the blacks and handguards and gas tank, any of the plastic stuff. We'll do the tires, the rims. This stuff is gold. When it's time to take photos when I'm selling a bike, I like to get it out of the garage, get it out here in some natural light, use a really nice camera on my cell phone, and just, you know, have the bike front and center here. Get rid of all the other crap. You know, photos are the most important thing when you're selling a bike. The nicer your photos are, the better your bike looks, and your description, the more you can ask for the bike, the more you're gonna get out of it. You put up crappy photos, crappy description, you're gonna get a crappy price. All right, so what you guys see on the screen now is my Excel spreadsheet or my Google Sheets that I went ahead and made for this bike. It's pretty simple. I like to do this for all the bikes. That way I can just kind of keep track of all the parts I've bought, what I spent, and then overall it gives me my total profit at the end. So as you see here, it's pretty simple. I just have my purchase date, list date, sold date, and then the purchase, list, and sold price. And then down this left side here, I have all the parts that I purchased for the bike, as well as the cost of each of those. So I have all these adding up along with my purchase price to give me my total cost over here. I have my sold price, and then there's my total profit. And on this one, our total profit was $999.23. So we're just going to go ahead and we'll call that $1,000 profit there. I purchased it at the end of September there, and I had it listed right at the beginning of December. So it took me about 2 months to do. And then I have my sold date here, which was pretty quick. So 4 days I was able to sell it. Listed it for $2,900. I always like to list it a little bit higher. And then I just went ahead and got 27 out of it. So I was definitely happy with that, giving me my total profit of $1,000. So we'll go ahead and we'll move on here to the actual listing. I'll go ahead and start with my Facebook one. As you can see, it's already sold. This thing went pretty quick. So first sale is my 2008. You know, I always like to say my. I always like to use that word my. It makes it sound kind of like you own it. Makes people kind of feel more safe about buying it. Just finished a full rebuild. Yes, I do have the title. If I have the title, I always like to make sure that is up front. You know, somebody's always asking if I have the title. If I don't have the title, I always say, oh, we'll write a bill of sale out or something like that. You know, never lie about having a title if you don't have one. Big thing on Facebook. A lot of idiots like to just ask you where your location is, even though it says it directly in the post. So I just go ahead and write it in here again. Location, Mogador, Ohio. List of all the parts. List of all the other parts. I always like, you know, FMF exhaust, V-Force 3 reeds. People like to see that. All what I did to it, brand new top and bottom end. And then just a quick little paragraph at the bottom, 100% ready to go. Here's kind of, I have all the receipts. And then, you know, asking 29. I always like to do or best offer. I hate to put firm. Never put firm on a post. If you want something firm, put it a couple $100 more and have somebody talk you down to that. But never put firm. It just kind of scares people away. And then I don't like to do trades, or not in this one, so I have no trades here. So as far as the photos go, You guys kind of saw I like to get the bike out in an open field, get it out of the garage and some good lighting. The pictures are pretty simple. Just one of each side, kind of from an angle, a profile view of each side, and then kind of zoom in and do a close-up of both sides of the motor. There's the hour meter, got the extra gas tank, nothing special with that. I like to do a front and back of the bike and just finish it up with the other angles there. So that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot of photos. And then if we slide over to my Craigslist ad, it's pretty similar. Craigslist is now charging $5 to post to vehicles, and now that includes motorcycles. So over the years, I get a lot more traffic on Facebook, but at the end of the day, people are usually buying the bikes. They come from Craigslist. I guess that goes down to people being more serious if they're buying or going and looking on Craigslist. But yeah, same thing. I just got my same photos I had on my Facebook post, and I pretty much just copy and pasted my Facebook post over here. I just put some extra tags here at the bottom, kind of what people would be searching for this to pop up. So that pretty much does it for this whole build series video here. I mean, you guys kind of saw start from finish where this bike was and where it's at now. Bought it for $500, pretty rough shape. I did all the work, kept track of all my costs, and took some good photos and got it sold pretty quickly. So as you guys saw there, I mean, from this spreadsheet, that's $1,000 profit in 2 months. That's pretty good. So that'll wrap this up. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed these videos. I had a good time making them and stuff. So I'd never done this before, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. I just ended up picking up a new bike. You guys probably already saw that on my channel. It's gonna be for Cameron and Mella's Team Prime bike build contest. So that'll definitely be a fun one. It's a 2001 RM125. I picked that thing up for $600 too, so it's pretty cheap. So keep your guys' eyes out for those that next build series on that RM. I think that one will be fun. I learned a lot with this one. Hopefully you guys learned some stuff. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time.